The LB has slipped behind of its highs of over on environment although Main Secretary Theresa May won the voice of trust in her management. Following the outcome, it moistened to dollar, possessing hit atop of dollar over. Of the 317 prudent MPs, 200 supported the Main Secretary, but 117 elect versus her. XTB on the Internet Trade told the distant of inclusive win had inflicted several marketing in the markets. Head marketplace analysis David Cheatham told the LB had erased several of its overreached and led behind reduce. Yet, the LB later restored land and is yet % up on the day versus the buck at dollar and on 0.7% front versus the euro at euro. Exchange traders had anticipated Mrs. May to win the trust voice, and the LB sold front for lot of environment. CIBC's Chief of Overseas Exchanging Policy, Jeremy Extend, outlined the result of the trust voice as no a large outcome but not an total calamity. He told the LB had not got close to dollar versus the buck and the scope of the win has for now bounded this LB's pulse. The problem to Mrs. May was driven by prudent MPs who told Mrs. May's transactions in the EU had flooded downward the Brexit how voters were pledged in the 2016 plebiscite. Her judgment to revoke Tuesday's Parliament voice on the transactions induced them to behind a no-trust voice. Mrs. May had meetings in Europe leaders on Tuesday, searching supporting for changes to her Brexit transactions in a recent ditch bid to rescue it. She will talk future changes at an EU summit conference on Thursday. The Europe Association has controlled out renegotiating the divorce rate treaty. Parliament is set to voice on a transactions up January 21, XTB's Mr. Cheatham told, taking into account how more than rather than a tertiary of her own side elect versus her it seems more improbable how she will get the required supporting in Parliament to shove via her transactions this outcome foliage the common standard of ambiguity at unparalleled heights, thing how doesn't foretell so for the LB, he added.